Here at Brookdale Community College, the athletes do not only win accolades on the field, but also in the classroom. Hi, I'm Jess Alaimo, and welcome to Brookdale Newsmakers. Today my guest is Shannon Holt, Brookdale's Associate Athletic Director. Thanks so much for being here today, Shannon.
Thanks for having me, Jess.
No problem. Something you have mentioned to me earlier is the connection between activities like athletic programs and academic achievement. Tell me more about this.
Well, educators all over have always really examined the connection between students participating in extracurricular activities and their academic success. Many times they find out that those students who are involved, whether it's part of their key club, whether it's part of the student life board, or on an athletic team, will do better in the classroom. Extracurricular activities instill in those students the need to be self-disciplined, of time management, and that carries over into success all throughout their life, not just while they're in school.
That's great. So are there standards set by the college for these student athletes to be eligible for play?
Absolutely. In order to be eligible to play in intercollegiate athletics, a student must be enrolled full-time, which is 12 credits, and he or she must maintain a 2.0 GPA average. And that is in addition to practicing full-time and going to away games and having home games. So it's a pretty tough load for student athletes to handle, but many of them do so wonderfully.
So these Brookdale teams are very good teams, I know. What are some of these great achievements that these sports teams have gotten?
We are so proud that many of our student athletes have excelled in the classroom. In 2008, 2009, we've had over 80 student athletes who have received some sort of accolade from either the Region 19 conference where we compete or the Garden State Athletic Conference. Now, 80 student athletes, that's when we have 150, so that's well over 50% of our athletes are receiving some sort of accolade for how well they do in the classroom, which is absolutely unheard of. And last year we nearly matched that number, and I'm confident that we'll reach that mark again this year.
Brookdale also stresses not only sports, good grades in the sports, but also community involvement with their athletes, yes?
Absolutely. We have some participation in other types of award programs. One comes up every February, and that is the National Association of Girl and Women in Sport Day, where they will award a student athlete from each institution statewide on their community involvement, their excellence in the classroom, and then their participation in sport as well. And 2 years ago, one of our women's soccer players won the overall award for that category, which was tremendous.
That's outstanding. So Brookdale has a lot of dedicated athletes, but if I was a student looking to get involved in sports at this school, but I am not too competitive and just looking to have fun, what does Brookdale have to offer there for me?
Well, our Department of Athletics is all-inclusive, where we are the Department of Athletics, Recreation, and Intramurals. So if you're not looking to compete on one of our varsity sports, which are nationally renowned, then you can also participate in one of our intramural teams or just recreationally. We have intramural soccer and basketball teams if you're looking to be in a team environment, or we also have individual types of intramurals, the 100-mile club, for instance, where you sign up for the club and then you go out and you run 100 miles on your own, and then you can come in and get an award from the department.
And how so are the Brookdale teams nationally renowned? What championships and titles have they gotten?
Our women's softball team is perhaps our most successful team when it comes to national championships. They brought back the national title to campus in 2002 and again in 2005. Our women's basketball team for the 2009-2010 season, right now, we are currently undefeated and we are ranked second in the nation.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, Shannon. It was really nice having you.
Thanks for having me, Jess.
For more information on this and other Brookdale programs, visit us on the web at brookdalecc.edu. I'm Jess Alaimo, reminding you to have a great week, Monmouth County.